Jehovah Maxi.
Jehovah Maxi.
Jehovah Maxi.
Jehovah Maxi.
Jehovah Maxi.
The Lord is my refuge.
The Lord is my refuge.
The Lord is my refuge.
The Lord my refuge.
여호와는 나의 피난처이십니다.
He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High
shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
I will say to the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust.
Shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler, and from the perilous pestilence. He shall cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you shall take refuge.
I've told you before that I lived in an orphanage, and life in the orphanage wasn't always the best.
A while ago, last year in December, I lost a really dear friend of mine.
When I was in first grade, I think it was, my parents were going through a divorce, and it was really hard on me.
I ran away from that orphanage and went to the ghetto.
Whenever I was really little, I was diagnosed with bacterial meningitis.
You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the arrow that flies by day, nor of the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor of the destruction that lays waste at noonday.
When I was on the streets, I had to pretty much be a boy, because that way you're safe.
Going into high school, I had some, hung around the wrong crowd, had some bad influences, and, he really helped me overcome that.
10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. Only with your eyes shall you look and see the reward of the wicked. Because you have made the Lord, who is my refuge.
They told me that the glucose levels in my brain had gone down to 1, and were only going to drop from there.
Well, he passed away in a car accident, and I was just furious. I was just blaming God for what He has taken away from me.
There's a lot of things that would have happened to me, but God protected me, and He had me in His arms.
I had a lot of growing up to do, and as high school progressed, everything got better. And I think through that, He taught me, that Proverbs 27:17, as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another.
내가 여호와와 함께 말합니다. 주는 나의 피난처이시며 성벽이십니다.
All the times when I would feel like really broken and alone, like the only thing I had to run to was the Lord, and for a long time, I didn't know what to run to, so I would run to my friends or boys or something weird.
And they told them that if by some off chance I did survive, that I would go both blind and deaf.
It was Zach's time to go. It was his will for me to actually tell him about the grace of Jesus Christ.
Tu marcheras sur le lion et sur l'aspic, tu fouleras le lionceau et le dragon. Puisqu'il m'aime, je le délivrerai, je le protégerai.
They shall bear you up in their hands, lest you dash your foot against a stone. You shall tread upon the lion and the cobra. The young lion and the serpent shall trample underfoot.
I survived, and I am not blind, and I'm not deaf, neither one. And it was just such a shocker to the doctors and to the people around me.
And until I found that the Lord is my refuge, was the only place I could feel safe and I could feel protected.
God has been my refuge through everything.
Jehovah Maxi, the Lord my refuge.
Jehovah Maxi, the Lord is my refuge.
Jehovah Maxi, the Lord is my refuge.
Jehovah Maxi, the Lord is my refuge.
The Lord is my refuge because He is there when I need Him.
Because He gave me strength to push forward.
Parce qu'il prend toujours soin de moi même quand je suis triste.
Because He calls me His child.
The Lord is my refuge.
Jehovah Maxi, the Lord my refuge.
Jehovah Maxi, the Lord is my refuge.
The Lord is my refuge.
Jehovah Maxi. Jehovah Maxi, the Lord is my refuge.
Jehovah Maxi, the Lord is my refuge.
Jehovah Maxi, the Lord is my refuge.